Hi. Let's acknowledge how lucky we are just to be alive. Just so amazing that we have this chance to be here now, in this moment, that we are breathing and our hearts are pulsing and our bodies are shimmering, and there's a sense of life, of creation in each of us. It's amazing. Finding a comfortable posture undisturbed. Acknowledging one's physical self. Why not? A foundation, a physical foundation that we share. So it's an easy line of communication. Finding one's breath deep inside and on the surface as it enters and leaves your body through your nostrils or your lips. Being aware of the breath, of the breeze of your breath. Please. Is it warm or cool? Is it sweet or sour? Or it's just air? What is air? What in heaven's name is air? You look that up on the internet. Okay. One thing it does is bring oxygen, which is an element, into your bodies. And your heart helps distribute this element through your bodies. And it feeds your cells. That's pretty big deal. Because you need to replenish this feeding cycle endlessly, in a sense, every day. You have 86,400 moments, nows. 86,400 nows in this day, as we conceive of them, right? That's a lot. So the excuse that you don't have time begins to dissipate and fade away right away, right? It's like, oh, I got a lot of time. It's what I do with my time. So now I understand better because I'm looking in greater detail. My perspective is expanding. 86,400 moments. How can I say I don't have time? I know I can't. There's a lot of time. It's how we are going to do what we do and accomplish. What are we setting out to accomplish? Why? What do we feel we have responsibilities to accomplish and why? And then how do we proceed? What are the things that are obstacles or things that help us more easily or with greater difficulty make decisions? They are there. Having one's hand, and I mean not that literally, but figuratively, one's hand upon the rudder or the steering mechanism or your thinking of the direction you are going. It is a tumultuous path, or it can be. There are many various nuances that begin to influence how we are conceiving these next moments, this next adventure, this next journey, this next opportunity or responsibility that's felt. What are we feeling? Why? When you are practicing mindfulness and meditation, then you begin to get a greater perspective and perception of these moments, and you can say more easily to yourself, I find, oh, what is that I'm thinking? Or, I am so glad to be alive. So it is a reflection to have and to look for. You will find, if you practice, you will begin to sparkle and shine. You will see these things happening all the time. It does not take years. It takes moments to be aware. Yes, this is what we're doing. Breathing, comfortable, undisturbed, pulsing. Being aware of our pulse just as well. If we are breathing, we are pulsing, right? One doesn't work without the other. We need them both. So put them together. And if you feel your mind is being influenced by a lot of different ideas and concepts and influences, right? And you need to find your foundations that you can stand better upon something to guide yourself. Then your pulse and your breath together are very basic. Remembering them and creating a thought about them in your mind, in your spirit, in your heart, about the value of your breath, which you do 15 or 20,000 times a day. Yeah. And every once in a while you remember your breathing and your good feelings and your good graces about this. And you smile. And you rise in awareness, like a seed as it sprouts in the soil, nourished with your practice. And when you pulse the same way, how many times a day does your heart beat? Around 90,000 times. Yeah. So once in a while, when you feel your pulse, remembering the ecstasy of being alive, the width, the depth, the breadth of the universe, of creation, and of your life, 1 billion years of evolution. Don't ignore it or throw it away lightly without consideration. It is a miracle. You can live your life in awe if you have a perspective to do so. Being in awe. As you breathe in, long and slow and deep, feeling as the breath passes every cubic inch of it through your nostrils and lips, feeling it enter your lungs and causing them to rise. Feeling the pause when you reach the top of your inhale. And as you pause, remembering 1 billion years of evolution to make you whom you are in your DNA, remembering in a sense of humility, in a sense of grace, of a sense of your own miraculous nature. Then as you begin to exhale, making a little extra effort and sighing your breath out so that you can just hear it and use the sound of awe. Feeling the vibration inside of yourself, inside. reverberating the soil of your soul. Fertilizing, nurturing the seeds that you plant, good or bad, depending on the way you are. Little steps toward goodness and grace and kindness and understanding and compassion and empathy and being gentle and kind, being understanding, being patient, being objective, being a good witness, a good listener, being a friend. Being disciplined, organized, persevering, disciplined, strong. Being a friend to yourself. So breathing and pulsing together can help elicit a state of mind of calm that the other troubles of your modern day society have dissipated. And you have raised to the forefront of your being, your mind, this sense of foundation, this gift of life that we share. And looking beneath these two biological processes, now look for the life that you are. Feeling a sense of shuddering, vibration, shimmering is the word that seems to fit well for me. Ecstatic, because it is such an intense feeling to be aware of the ecstasy of your body, that it is proceeding from this moment to now. It is done with a harmony and a grace that we really don't seem to be able to even comprehend us, ourselves. Just taking as much as one can, as one may, as one will, as one wants. It is here, every day, in 86,400 moments. The awe of your being is waiting for you to arrive. Have a nice day. I seen all good people now.